Oh, right, I'll do a. Oh, do you know what? My mic's not activated. Let's get it in. Yeah, test audio. Right, let's see. Let me check, see whether we're coming through loud and clear. Right, let's see. Let me check, see whether coming through loud. I think Anya's. I think she's at her son's, uh, having dinner and stuff. So I think she's going to be sort of busy. She's obviously not going to be sat on her phone, but I'll send her the link anyway, just because I'm that kind of guy. So sound is okay. My eye is a lot better. As I say, I scratched it in here, but either a ragged bit of skin or a nail. I don't really have a lot of like nailage, but I believe that I believe I just scratched it. I'm going to actually. Do you know what I need to do? Turn this. Oh no. I don't know if I can now. I think I need to. Ah, go away. Uh, do you know what I need to do? I think I need to get my. Nah, I can't do it. I was going to put my brightness down. I just need to wing it because I really don't need my brightness up. Right, we're back live. So, welcome back to the live stream. I'm going to continue. Do you know what? I love this little pointer. So, this the top was from Titanic. Um, it's a spare flagpole. The bottom part was from Titanic. It's like a little, just to kind of hang it somewhere. And then I made it up with pucks, gold, and you can see there's a little white part there. It's almost like a lightsaber, very Star Warsy. And that's just my pointer. That's for pointing out stuff. I changed it up a little bit. So just to kind of highlight, this is what we're building. So this is what we built yesterday. This is the Orca, which is the ship from. I know that's going to be back to front because I haven't flipped my camera around. Um, but this is the Orca ship, um, and there's old Brody in the back there with his binoculars and his little pistol. In fact, look, if I show you, so there's Captain Brody with his binoculars, and he's got his pistol. So very nice pointer, and because I can actually put it up onto my stand. It's fantastic. So that's what we're going to be building. But before that, I was in. I went. I had a little bit of a mission today. Now Argos had a really good sort of sale on a lot of stuff. Quite a varied range of um, stuff. I've actually got the Starlink or Starship Flight 10 on just as a kind of background. I usually have music, but not music, but ambient. So I was going to head to Sainsbury's. I've got an Argos, but it's only. I thought they actually had a little bit of a kind of mini shop type. I thought the last time I went, it was like that. It isn't. It's just a kiosk. Sainsbury's actually had a couple of kits. Nothing really much on sale. Um, but upon getting the bus to go to Prestwick, I ended up getting it in East Kilbride. So Anya's picked it up from East Kilbride, Sainsbury's, and Argos. So I actually managed to get this kit. Um, so that's good. That was a bonus. So I went to Sainsbury's. I came back. I got some oat cakes and I actually got these. So I've just dropped what I probably was going to show you next, potentially. Um, Let's get that back up here. So I actually bought I bought these. So these actually got three of them. So these are command strips, and it's 4 picture frames. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip this camera around because I've got my little preview in my iPad. So I'm going to take my pointer out and put it in the back. So here we go. I'm going to put my hand at the back so you don't really see. Not that I've got a messy house, but so you don't really see anything untoward. Not that I've got anything. I'm kind of digging myself a big hole here. So I'm going to put my little pointer. I'm just going to set it in there. Oh, doesn't fit. Needs to go there. Right, there we go. So how are we looking? Yeah, it's looking not too bad. You can see a bit of the old dishes behind, or maybe angle it this way. I don't know whether I could actually come in a bit closer. I sometimes go quite far away, so I might just bring it in here. Because I really don't need that much space. I've got a little bit of kind of almost like a lens for you. Yeah, I'm going to keep the camera there. I'm just going to bring it over. I want to wipe it. Oh, just rubbing my eye there. Yeah, my eyes are a lot better. Hopefully you don't see any kind of gut. I just want to rub them another little bit. I think it's just that there's a little bit of a kind of white lens for you. So let's see how this looks. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, so I got these. These are command strips, and these are for my sunflowers, Milky Way, and potentially the Starry Night as well. These are the large, holds up to 7.2 kilograms, and I do believe they've got like a. I think they actually stick like the wall and the frame, and then they come off. It removes cleanly, but I think they're like Velcro, or they get clicks. They click in, almost like a kind of stronger Velcro type affair. I don't know if you can see here, but down here they've got like a click, and it's almost like Velcro. It's like little pinheads or something. I don't know how it works, but I've got 4 of them. I think there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. We probably need 4 in each, I'd imagine. So I got them. I'm just going to sit them down there. So what else did I get? I got this. So this was in Argos. This was actually I didn't buy this from Argos. But this was in Argos. It's out of stock in Argos. This was £13. I get this for £10 in WH Smith. The one in Argos was you were getting 3 of these for £20, so you were getting them for like what would that be? £6 each or something. But they're out of stock. You can't get them online. I think that ends tonight in Argos, I believe. So I got this in WH Smith for a tenner, which is I think it's £13 normally. So I got that. I also got some minifigs as well. I went and bought the magazine. So actually, well, I don't know how much this one is. This one's actually quite expensive. This came, it actually came with this. I'll show you the tin. So it came with a little metal tin. So it came with that. The magazine I think was at $6.99, which is fair enough. But there you go. It's a little Superman. But the price of this is like £4 or £5. Somebody was selling this for like £8 or £9. So it's just a Superman with he's got a rubber cape. But it's only available in that like magazine, so Yeah, no comment. And then I got this. This was a Star Wars magazine, so this is the one you get. It's the Mandalorian or Mando with a dark saber, and this one's like a couple of quid as well, like £3 4. So I mean, the price of the magazine, you're kind of getting something that's a little bit not collectible. I'm not into minifigs as much, but I think if you can get one at a reasonable kind of price, then yeah, they're nice to collect. So I've got that. I'll just stick them there. They can just sit in front of them. In fact, I'll put them on the Moonlander because I suppose they're both kind of space. So what else did I get? W.H. Smith actually had a couple of things. So I've I got a couple of little battle packs. So this one's actually I think on the if I wait to check on the website because this was 1999, but I think it's like £35. So you're saving £15 on it, and it's the Clone Trooper Battle Droid Battle Pack. So you get all these minifigs: Shock Trooper, Clone Trooper, Battle Droid, Super Battle Droids. Um, so I got that. Just note that it's had a security tag, which when I ripped it off has damaged the box, but it's not a biggie. You know, just kind of more minifigs, and it kind of goes with my purchase that I've got. This one was, I think these are 17.99, maybe 18. These were down to 13. So again, it's a little bit of a saving. But you also get four mini. So my minifigs are going up, and the last one was the Death Trooper Night Trooper Battle Pack. So you get Night Troopers and Death Troopers. So again, this was the same. This was at 18. Again, this was 2 for 20 on Argos, but again, it was out of stock. So this was down to 13 as well. So not a bad price actually. Is it 13.99? 14? 30? I can't even remember. So that's my kind of haul that I got. I don't know, just to open one of these and actually just build them pre what one did I open? Open this one. This is the Night Troopers or the Death Troopers. So I've got my probably one of the best buys ever. So a Weatherman Surge, pliers, knife. It's got a rather imposing knife. So how I open these packs is a lot of people bust them open. Can you hear that? So how I open these packs? Yeah, you can't really hear it. I just want to see if there's a little bit of back audio. So here's the part where you've got the thumb. Now a lot of people bust open the thumb. I don't do that. It's almost like getting a fish to fill it. You put your knife in, and you kind of find a little bit of a. So you basically this is glued up. So if you put your knife in, and once your knife's in, you wiggle it, and then what I tend to do is do that, and you can see there it's opened. So if you look in here, you can see the dots. So it's like getting your knife in between the dot, and once you get that in, you just wiggle it, and then it's the same here. But this one's opened up actually pretty easy. So that's that. As I say, right, what we got. So again, it's a little pack, and then basically I would just rinse and repeat. So let's get the knife. Just rinse and repeat for this side, and that would flat pack the box. Again, it's not always. It really depends. So this one, I do that, and then I get down this edge, and then I basically Probably easier to do it this side first, I think. And there you go. Just break the little seal there. And there you go, that's it. And then I just flat pack. I don't know whether I'll keep boxes, but you just basically flat pack it like this. And it is what it is. Some people don't. Nope, here's a little book. I should really, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to, do you know what, I'll probably register the set later. So we've got two bags. Let's get the little manual, the little manual opened. So this is a little bonus build. Just before the stream. Or before we build the jaws. So again, I haven't really had my dinner. I'm going to wait. I probably really need to go across the road and get some stuff. So that's one bag. I really need to get a little display block from my... Wow, this is like the main... Whee! Right, what we got? So I think we're building up by the looks of it. Yeah, we're building up there's the Dark Troopers. So again, it's funny, the legs are always positioned that way. So here we go. So he's must be that. Is there any other? I see there's two helmets. Helmets are actually pretty cool. You know, they're actually pretty decent little helmets. There's a lot of people buy the battle packs, obviously, for the minifigs. So we've got some heads here. What they get? The ghost heads. So they're quite weird looking. And that's a ghost head. It's like a zombie head. The shock trooper. There's the other torso there. There's the legs. Yeah, I'll probably be throwing stuff at the screen, but I could see where I would be quite, quite not obsessed with minifigs. I think minifigs have got some kind of... So there it is. There's the helmet on, and then we need a gun. I think they just get... Oh yeah, bumhole! My foot slipped. Bumhole, yo. So there you go. Let's get him built. Oh, it's maybe a little bit. There we go. And there's the other gun. I think these guns are all the same. So there we go. So that's the little trooper up. So I'd no plan in getting these, but right, what else have we got? We've got two death troopers, and we've got two stormtroopers, but we've got... Right, the guy with this band has got the... I think they both get the same legs. And then there's the other guy. He's just got a single band. I think that must signify that he's a... so you can see there, one's got like a... Yeah, he's actually got a different back detail. So this one's got a double band, and if you look at the back, you know, they've got... He's got a little detail at the back. So this guy... He's all his head was already in there. So I take it they get zombie heads. And then he gets this dark helmet. So let's get his gun. Does he get a different gun? Now he actually gets a longer gun, this guy. Or do they troopers get? I think, no, he gets a shotgun. I think one of these guys gets a longer gun. It's more of a. Hi, Roman Lego. Yeah, building the Jaws set. I'm just doing this little battle pack just for something a little bit different. So he's got quite a long gun. This Death Trooper. Then Star Wars. Um, so yeah, I just get this little battle pack. It's on a kind of on sale. So I went, yeah. There we go. There's the other trooper, and then this guy's got the same zombie head. Yes, I'm building Lego. Yeah, definitely, 100%. So there we go. Get him, his gun. I don't know if I've got any other guns here actually. I think that's it. So that's it. That's the little minifigs built. So there we go. So you see there, you've got a guy. What you got? I've chucked the box away, but you got a kind of guy with a different helmet. So as I say, I'm not going to get crazy in minifigs because you could just end up. So I'm just going to build this up quickly. It shouldn't take long. It's just a little sort of battle thing. It's one of these things you could actually build this on a train or something. And then I'm going to get on to the Jaws set. Jaws set has been really good so far. Really nice build. Going together, really nice. What Star Wars battle pack would that be? This is the it's this one. Is it Death Troopers and Shadow Troopers battle pack? I got it in WH Smith. It was down from I think 18 down to 13.99. I think, which is not bad. I mean, it's for the price of the minifigs. They'd probably go for a couple of pounds. Wouldn't say they're like super rare, but you know they're. There we go. That's the little part that I need. So yeah, just a little battle pack. Is that the one with the night troopers? Yeah, yeah. So that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Roman Lego. I mean, I think looking at it's a match built fact. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll build this with the. Do you know what? I need to get that out of the phone. Yeah, so I can see where people get into minifigs. You know, I think they're pretty cool for like a collection, but again, I've got to be really careful because I could just be absorbed in a way, in a bad way. How was the weather? Do you know what? It's been a very obviously. I live in Scotland. I live on the west coast of Scotland, which can be quite wet. Usually, the weather's been really funny today. It was cloudy at the start. I think it was raining maybe through the night. I went into the town to do my kind of mission, and it was really cloudy. Air missed like a really heavy shower. Like I mean, a pretty. I wouldn't say torrential rain, but it was really heavy, like very heavy rain. And are these all clear? I think they're all clear. So we missed it. We just got the very edge of it, like just, I mean, like a tiny bit. And then it was beautiful skies, blue skies, and sun. and it was really warm. I had a jacket on, and I'm not gonna lie, I was quite toasty. Went to Sainsbury's, which is where the local Argos is, because Argos have got a couple of sets on sale, which is pretty cool. And came back into air. Beautiful day. I mean, the sun was out, absolutely just beautiful. And then it's kind of at the moment it's kind of dull, but it is quite warm. It's quite muggy over here. So yeah, it was typical Scotland, like four seasons in one day, as they say. But that's what happens over here. We get just really bizarre weather at times. So we're building this up here. We have got these blocks. Well, actually, yeah, it's one of the things with weather. You can actually be really quite descriptive. But yes, Scotland's so unique with weather. I mean, we could. I mean, it's probably not really snowed, but I've actually seen it where we've had hail, or we've kind of got some really bizarre weather. So there we go, building this up. Another little bit on top here. It's actually funny building this with the sheet. I usually build it through my builder app, but I want to maybe keep. So this set that I'm building, this was you're getting two of these for £20 on Argos, which is an absolute steal because it's 18. As I say, I got this for like 13.99, I believe. Um, but you're getting two of these kits for £20 on Argos, which I think you're in India, Roman Lego. So Argos is like it's how can you describe Argos? It was like it's got like a warehouse and a bit of a storefront. It's not like it's got a lot of shelves. It did have shelves in it, but it was more like you go in. There's a little computer. You punch in your in the olden days you didn't have any like tablets. You basically went in. You had a catalogue. You flipped through. You put the number in. You had this wee checker, and basically what it did, it told you if the item was in stock. And if it was in stock, you wrote down the number and you took it to the till, and then you waited on it and you got it like it came down in a little lift system, and you picked it up, and that's how you did it back in the day. Now they've got like little, it's almost like a tablet behind a screen, and you can do it that way. Um, but Argos have actually had some really good buys on Lego sets over here. Um, so yeah, pretty decent little buys. Um, so they have, but this set, as I say, this set wasn't available. It basically 2 for 20 is an absolute steal, but because of that, people were just buying them up, obviously, um, and they were just buying it in bulk, probably. But you can understand why, because you were getting two kits for £20. So I mean, the cost of the minifigs probably, you're probably, I wouldn't say getting your money back, but you're probably getting something close to that. It goes there. I've got a black, but yeah, it was out of stock. Oh, do you know what that is? That's one of my lights falling off in the toilet. Anya's doing good. She's up in East Kilbride. In fact, Anya actually was on a mission. So the kit that I was wanting, I'm not going to tell you what kit it is because I like to keep that kind of secret. Um, but basically, what happened? So I couldn't get this kit. It's not going to be a long story, but to explain it, it is kind of, it's not long winded, but it's going to be a little bit. Um, so I basically punched in the number. It said that this kit was a. Oh, I don't know what's happened with my thing. Reload. So it said it was in stock. But everywhere I went to buy it. I mean, I went to the end. The end. What's the word I'm looking for? Transaction. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me buy it. Basically, it kept failing. In the cart. So it basically was saying that they had stock, but then when you went into the actual thing, these are little launchers, by the way, which you could probably lose these. But when I went in to buy it, it wasn't going. So basically, it was just saying, could not fulfill your order. And I went, right, okay, so it's basically it's out of stock. But it kept saying it was in stock, and it was really annoying. So you can basically get an email. Um, you can get an email when it's back in stock. So I'm waiting on the bus today. I tried a couple more times to get it. No, couldn't get it. So I'm sitting waiting in the bus to go to basically Argos, and my plan was to go there and maybe even just say to Argos, look, can you check the stock in this store? Is it in stock, or can you phone up and just say, have you got this in stock? If so, can I reserve it, or can you just keep it and I'll come up and get it? And so I got an email saying it was back in stock, and I went, okay. So it wasn't available online, but it was available. Is that one? Is no, it's that one. It was available on at a store. So Anya lives in East Kilbride, and I thought, just get that kind of that kind of flash, that sort of almost like a almost like this thought process. I went, because Anya said, I think she texted me to say, well, I can check East Kilbride. And I went, do you know, that's a good idea. Maybe it might be available in East Kilbride. So I checked, and lo and behold, it was there. So I thought, right, okay, what do we do here? Because it's failed before. It's failed so many times. I went, what can possibly go wrong? Hi Marley, how you doing, Marley? Good to see you in. Hope you're well. I'm just in the middle of telling this story. So put it in my cart, got to the end, bought it, bing, it worked. So basically, it was available in East Kilbride. So Anya basically picked it up. So she actually went today, and she picked it up. So that's me got it, which is good. But yeah, that's a bit it wasn't long winded, but that Anya's doing good, so she's picked that up for me, which is good. Yeah, hunting for Lego. So I mean, I never really thought about that angle. So, but anyway, got it, picked it up because I think that promotion ends today, which is it's not annoying, but it's what way does this go actually? How is that going? That's a very weird. So yeah, so she picked it up, so she'll bring it down tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Marley. It's always good to see you in. Did you get your? Did you sort your? Was it the Super Mario? Was it the N64? So is this Super Nintendo? How is this going? They've got this part here, and they've got it on. Oh no, I see. It's at the back actually. Um, Is that going like that? And that's going there, right? Because that one's already there. Go. Yeah, so but it was a really good buy. As I say, I'm not gonna say that's going like that. I'm not gonna say what it is, just because it gives a good little sort of reveal. I wonder, does this must remove? What have we got here? We've got some little ball joints going in up in these parts. Oh, they've got a nice click. My kit is on its it's on its way. Cool. So Roman, I don't. Anya's busy at the moment. I think she's at her son's. So his girlfriend, they're having a meal. So she's not going to be on the phone. Because it is kind of rude, I suppose, if you're on some Scotsman's stream. So I think we're doing four of these. Yeah. So I have got stuff coming from AliExpress. So it's a little bit of a tester for me. I just want to see roughly what I'm getting, how it looks. Deliveries. Well, delivery so far from obviously from Asia, from China, has been great. Updates absolutely superb. Every is my local um, sort of courier. Well, that's who's getting it. And to be fair, they're not the best service, I'm afraid. Really not the best. So what way is it? Are these going? So that's going facing this way. Um, yeah, so they're not the best distributor or um, delivery service. So they got it Saturday, I think. Was it in the morning or at night? I can't remember. Came into the country Friday, and we've got these little pucks. So they're spares. So this is actually built up. So we'll be getting to the Jaws build soon. Um, so, oh God, we've got these red things are going to get washed so quick. These actually slide in here, um, and then you fire them off. So you've got a little pinger here. Oh, oh no, that didn't come out. Oh yeah, they come out really quite successfully. Do you know what I might do? I might just ping this one out, and keep them. Do you know what I might do? I might actually put these up here. So I'm going to put these little pingers up here just to keep them safe. And I'm going to put another one at the back here. So I put the little ping rockets up the back. So that's the little, don't know even what it is. Is it like a little vehicle type thing? Nice little cool build. So I think you can actually put, TBC, I think you can put the, yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So you can put your shadow troopers in here. So they go in the back. So they go there. Who's driving? It's just a guy with the white, or the normal stormtrooper. And I take it you have to remove this, and then he probably shouldn't really have a gun, but well, he's sitting down. Let's get him sitting down. Do you know what? He's probably not going to need that gun, kind of, because you shouldn't be driving. So there you go. He's going to sit in here, and he's driving. So let's not give him a gun. It's a pretty cool little pack. Can I put his gun? I don't think I can actually. Do you know what? I'm going to sit his gun at the back. So there we go. That's the little Star Wars build. So you've got the trooper, 2 death troopers at the back. And then you've got this guy driving here. And then you've got the little, I put the pingers on top. They slide in here and you press them and you can actually shoot stuff out. Pretty cool little build actually. You know, good little purchase for the price of it. So that's the little Star Wars build. I need to actually register this because you get like 20 points. And there we go. They can got little sets. That's pretty cool. I like that. So that's that little set. Put that down there. This can go probably up here. I'll probably put it with my put it up there just now. I'll go with my little stuff up there. So here we go. We're actually going to get on to the actual build of Jaws. So do you know what? I need to actually grab the box. So I'll show you what we're building. I've got the box here. I'm going to put my box up here. Keeps that safe. There we go. And this is what we're building. Just for reference purposes. So there we go. That's what we're building. The Jaws, we've got the boat, we've got the shark. Shark here. We've also got minifigs in this. So that's the box. Put the box down. In fact, just put it down here. Oh, it's fell down. Just leave it. So, and here we go. This is what we built yesterday. So we built up the boat. We've got the kind of main sort of hull part done. And then you can see there's Brody. So that's the minifig we've got. We've got another 2 minifigs, but they'll be in other bags. So Brody's got his binoculars and his gun. And then we've got little spears up here. We've got the cabin. It's got the Gazette, it's got a map, it's got a wee teacup. It's got the CB radio that Quint smashes in the film. And we've got the little steering wheel, the accelerator. So a lot of really cool stuff in this. So that's where we got to. That was 4 bags that's in this. So we're going to now be on bag 4. I need to get the chat. You get the old chatted ace. I'm going to actually put this light on just because I'm actually thinking of getting like a bit of light system in here, which I may possibly get. The light's good enough. It's good enough for me. It's maybe not absolutely fantastic, but it does a job. So I'm going to get chat on here. I'm going to get my builder. There we go. Right, got chat up. There we go. Right. Get rid of that. Sounds good. Get the builder up. Get my Jaws. There's Jaws there. So we're also in the middle of doing the Milky Way, but that's one I want to do with Anya. I'll probably do a little bit of this with Anya. I'm not going to finish this tonight. So here we go. We're on bag number 5. So again, we've got the stereotypical bag here. It's the paper bags, which is always good. Really should have maybe checked my camera battery levels. So bag within a bag. the minifig. Oh, some little parts just sticking in there. So it's always good to see people starting to get a little bit of a build-up of names and stuff for people that's coming in on a regular basis. It's always good. Right, bag's empty. Do you know what I should actually get? A little basketball hoop up on the wall so that I can throw and try and get a three-pointer. That's actually maybe an idea. But here we go. So let us continue. So we've got, I think we're going to be building a little bit at the front. Like I see this here, which is quite a unique, I don't know if that's even, is that a unique Lego piece to this kit? It's at the front of the window for the cab. So here we go. We have got green. So Anya's going to have an absolutely humongous amount of text from me. So I've kind of sent her some stuff. I've also done something for my mum. But I couldn't really build it. I've actually got another one that I can build on stream. But this one, you know, I've kind of... Yeah, I kind of built it in secret. So we're turning this up. Right, so that is going in to the front of the ship here. Ah, quite nice. It's actually like shielding the very front of the boat here. Those little like bullion bars, like gold bars, just creates a little bit of detail on the inside of the cabin. Very nice build. I think the boat's going to be just a nice size. So we're building up the console. Let's stick the boat there. So here we go. So I think it's good when you start to... It's funny, I've always watched YouTube and Twitch. And, you know, I'll watch certain streams and you almost get a... It's like a weird sort of... You get a bond with a person. And it's amazing how... Like, I've done it with other people. You know, and it's weird. I mean, I would never think of myself. It's not that I don't, you know, the aim of this stream is to, you know, to just highlight Lego, you know, to kind of promote it, to basically, well, we've got another one of those little dials, keep that there. Just to promote it, you know, there's a little compass. Just to show people how good Lego is, and, you know, at the end of the day, you know, so there we go, we've got the little timer, a little dial, and we've got the compass on the top. And really just to promote it. And at the end of the day, well, here's a little letter, which is quite nice. It's like a little, in fact, I'll put it in situ. And it's not really legible, it's just basically like a letter. Now, I don't know if that's in the film, it could be. Then we've got another little cup here. So a cup is sitting there. So again, that's a nice little detail. So that's that built. That is going to be going into the ship. Boats. A ship's bigger, isn't it? So that's going in there, I'd imagine. Oh, that's nice. So that really just ties everything up in here. It's adding a bit more detail to the actual cabin area. It's quite nice. Right, here we go. We're building up this... oh, sorry. Oh, my wee shock troopers went down. So I also got this. I did this at the beginning of the stream. Here's Superman. So that's available in one of the magazines you get. I just thought I'd buy it. You know, why not? So here we go. Right, these are going inside. Oh, that's it. That's the one I'm looking for. So they're going inside like so. Oh, there we go. And then we're building on this frame. Got some brown pieces going in. Get that down. We've got another one going on top. There it is. It's hiding there. Right, spinning it around. Now we're putting in this glass feature, which really is quite nice. It's a very nice. You can see the detail. There's little like sections where it's going to go in between this. Oh yeah, that's really nice. That's a really nice little piece. It just fits in there. A little windshield. And imagine, oh, got a little bit of detail going on the front here. Smaller ones, it's these ones. So these are going inverted, which is quite nice. Up the top there. Right, this is now going to be placed on here. So there we go. And that's us starting to build up the front of the ship. Right, what have we got next? Now, we're now going to be building up the very famous barrels in Jaws. So the Jaws basically was they basically put these barrels into it. I've actually got that the wrong way. Too eager to build, folks. Too eager. Too eager. Do you know what? I'm going to have to actually put this one on here. So I'm going to have to get that down. Oh, come on. Oh no, I can't. This is going to be tight. There we go, got it. So I think we're putting one of these parts. Yeah. So this is a little end piece. So that it makes it. It's just going to sit on. Which is quite nice. So yeah, these are the barrels. So that the harpooned the shark, and then they basically put these barrels, and it's sunk down. He says, "Oh, he's never going to dive with 3 barrels on," and he ends up he does. So it kind of tells you the size of the shark, sort of thing. So I take it these are going. I think that's that. That's that, and then there's another one going on top. I believe. And these yellow barrels are on the front of the ship. So do you know what? Yep. Okay. So they're getting mashed in there. So this brick, I can see where it's going to go. It's going to fit in here. So there's a little piece. This part here, this strip, they're going to fit in there. So there's the barrels. Classic Jaws feature. So they're going just there. So they're going just in front of the boat here. But an iconic piece in Jaws with the yellow barrels. So we've got 4 of these. So again, I hope everybody's well. I think people have dropped out, but you know my streams do go up to my channel, so you can always watch them back. And I just like to keep commentary going, just to keep it, you know, any things that I think are quite relevant, like the film. So here we go. We've actually got, I think this is the boat's number, which is going on these parts. So again, I'm the king of sticker sheets. So there's ways to do it. So I just grab the sticker, use one the brick tool, and just stick it on just the edge of the brick tool. And the good thing is, because there's a little gap here, when you sit it down, it doesn't stick to the table. And then usually what I do is I tend to get a brick here. So I can maybe do this 2 times here. So we're just putting it on, and it's going to go this side. So we need to get the orientation correct. Now, I probably should have went the other way. In fact, you know what I might do? I might actually put these bricks. How am I going to do them? I'm going to go this way, but I just do it with one now. So, and there we go. And that's on really nice. So that is one. So we're going to wait. There probably will be another one. I'm just going to wait. I don't want to jump the gun and put it on the other side. So this is the serial number of the ship. It's a pity that wasn't a printed piece, but hey ho, it is what it is. It is what it is. So again, we've got the other piece. So this one is going like the opposite way. So here we go. Let's get, yeah, we'll grab it this side. So again, bring the sticker out. Grab a little piece on your brick tool, and then we just line that up. And there we go. Perfect. It's not, I mean, it's perfect. It's maybe not millimetre or microns perfect, but it's good enough for me. So there we go. There's the serial numbers on at the front, or the registration of the boat. Right, so they're obviously going on there. We've done that. So we're now going to be building the little um, gangway. Sort of, it's almost like a. I'm trying to think what you would call that. So it's going in there. It's like a. Like. You'd obviously get this for. Ah, right, so we're turning up there. It's almost like a. Oh, God, there's a term. It's not a plank, a walkway for getting out in front of the ship. There'll be a term for it. But it's where Quint actually harpoons the shark. So it's quite a. So there we go. So we've got another one to go in there. There we go. That's nice. Now we've got some going on the side here. These are little Technic pins with a little. It's almost like a little ability to attach a brick to it. I'm just going to go back, see that's, yeah, it's 3. So we've got these pins going in, these here, we've got 3 of them. So these are going through. I think they're going like half and half. Need to get that all the way down, they're very difficult to pick up from the table. There we go. Right, so we get these going over here. Do you know what? We couldn't really have anything on that other side, so it wouldn't work, basically. So we've got these black pucks going over that pin we put in, securing onto the actual little pin. Then we've got 3 the other side. So imagine that's just going to stick out, maybe get it roughly where we need it. There we go. So we put that on. Now we've got the little walkway plank. It probably does have a name. So there we go. Little walkway going on. Then we've got these little parts going on. Try and see if there's a way. Nah, they're both the same. So let's get these on. Oh, getting itchy nose there. So what I'm going to do is, when I put this through, I'm going to basically push the pin, which is going to line it up. So just put these on. Oh, don't know why I'm struggling to get these on, but maybe if I do this, there we go. And then once I've got these on, I basically put this down in the table and then push these pins. And what that does, it sets so that's flush and that's probably the same distance. So it's a good way of doing that. So there we go. So this is going to be the little railings. Oh, we've got this big, so it should still be in here. Yeah, there it is. So we've got this. It's almost it's like a kind of very. It's not rubbery. It's kind of like a hard rubber. So, so we've got these little sausages, like little hot dogs. They are going through here, like so. Now I don't know if that's going maybe a little bit down. In this, it's a bit there. So it's a little sausage. The old sausage. So that's on. So I know where roughly this is going to go. Okay, so it's wrapping round this, so we're going to be putting. Do you know what? I should have put that down. I don't know if you noticed this. There's actually ways to put. So I'm going to turn that down actually. So if you look at this strip, don't know whether I'll be able to get this. If you look at this side, there's like little holes in it. If you can see that, and if you go at this side, there's no holes. So that's the side you really want to put down. So here we go. So that is going right in the middle. And I'm going to try and line this up as good as I can. So that's going there. That's going to go there. That's going to go roughly there. It kind of makes sense just to line this up really nice. So we've got a bend, and then that is going in there. So let's get this in. Is that right, or am I just... Oh no, do you know what? I think it's got one. Oh no, do you know what? Aye, there's one like that, there's one like this. That's it. Get this lined up. Again, you can get these pretty much where they need to be, because you don't want it to be... And also get it facing down the right way. And that one's going in there. So there we go. That's the real one on there. Right, we have got a big black pin going in this little holder part. You know, it's like a little sort of rivet pin type affair. That is going on a little clip. Clip that in. Okay, so we're bending that down. That's going in. Now I imagine it's going in just there. That's where the 3D plans are really good, because the way that looks, you kind of have to guess. You don't really have to guess. You know where it's going, but you know, it kind of can be a little bit. So there we go. So we're now going to install this in the boat. So I imagine, I think that's just going to sit on there. So right, we've got these pins going in, we've got these Technic pins going in here. So I imagine I think it's coming out a little bit. Right, I'm trying to think. It must be going in here. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's nice. And then this one's going in here. Again, there's a little pin there. Get them down. There we go. And then this little beam here just supports this outward rigging, wee support arm. And that's the front of the boat done. It's looking pretty good actually. Right, onward. I was going to say onward and downward, but that's maybe... Right, we've got another plank and a little grey... No, it's not that grey piece. It's this piece here. There we go. So this is covering... I think these wee sausages go to the side. There we go. And then that's going there. So there we go. Got that going on. That's kind of completing off that little front part of the ship. Right, we're now building up the side elements here. So, how's it going, Jones117? Good to see you. I'm actually glad I caught that because I've quite a habit of maybe being distracted with the build. Hope you're doing well, buddy. So we are building Jaws, the from the film, the boat. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. Oh, what? Beware of Bruce. Hello, my name's Bruce. What was that in? That was that Finding Nemo? Old Bruce. Old Brucey bonus. Did I miss something there? I'm gonna have to go back here. Oh, do you know what? That's... Oh, there's a 3, sorry. I've got the wrong plate. That's it. Yep, okay. Makes sense. I had the wrong plate size. There we go. Love it. Oh, little bracket going up. Old Brucey. You know, you could actually go forward and build the shark and then come back and build the boat. Or build the plate, the base plate. I usually just do it in the way that Lego kind of want you to do it. And so this little piece here is getting fitted on the ship. So on this side. And this is going to go in, I can see where it's going. So this is this hinge part. And there we go. There's a little bit of movement there. You can see, but that's going to sit just here. Imagine we're going to build the other side, perhaps. Yeah, build the other side. And again, when you build... Hi all, I'm at my son's, so not in chat. Yeah, I kind of said that to chat. I didn't want to be... Yeah, Anya's... she's busy at the moment. I think that's the 4. So the 4's going there, and there should be a 3. Yeah, there's a 3 there. Good to see you, Anya. Old Anya the banana. So that's going to go there. Let's just put that in. We know where it's going. It's the same as the other build. Again, we've got these little pin going in there. That's going in there. And then that will be going on this side of the ship. So again, this little hinge here. Oh, do you know what? I've actually got. Sorry. Eh. I actually got ahead of myself there. I haven't done the end piece. And then that goes there. Then it goes on. I just jumped the gun there. As you do. Right, there we go. That's that. Oh, sorry, Brody. If let's get Brody here, he's just going to get in the way. So there we go. We've built up the front part, back and front. Just make sure that's all located. There we go. Right. Nice. Nice. There we go. So we're building some kind of front part of the ship here. So we get these little. I love these little parts. There's a little. If you look at these, there's actually a little. It's almost like a snap-off point for the mold. I usually like to get them all aligned. So I'm going to put the little the little mark at the back, just to keep it nice, just to keep it symmetrical. Right, this is going in here. So this is going just above the part that we built. There we go, just in there. This part here. And that kind of faces up this. I don't know. I think this is the part, but when those are little like portholes. I always just say potholes. Cause I'm on my bike. You know, potholes are potholes, if you know what I mean. How does this bit? That's going like that. That's it. So here we go, building up the other side, so we can just probably, again, we want to get these parts just right, get that there. Well, if I may ask, how much did you spend on this set? So this is an official Lego set, so be prepared for Lego prices. I actually got. It wasn't a double point event. I got this a couple of weeks back, maybe a month and a half ago. You were getting a gift with purchase, so I ended up getting in fact, these here. So I was in the Lego shop in Buchanan Street in Glasgow, and I actually ended up getting a couple of these sets because it was a gift with purchase. So I got these, and it was £130. I think. Oh, sugar! Just whacked the camera there. I think is it £129.99 or is it £130? Something tells me that it's. I don't know. I think it's £130. I think it's £130. Or is it £135? Can't remember. It's about that. If it's not £130, it's not £129.99. It's £130. If it's not £130, it's maybe £135. So there we go. We've got the this front part of the ship. Oh, there's little. This one's got some green parts. That other side didn't have them. No, because I've only got two. So, and this one here's going this way. Interesting. So we've got that little green stub. So yeah, £130. It's funny actually. Like, I sometimes, I would sometimes say I would get a little bit. Ooh, got some nice little pins going underneath. I would sometimes get a little bit not jumpy when somebody wanted to know the price, because it is what it is. You can basically search for it, but I don't mind saying it now. Remember when we built the Lego set, Anya just went and said it, and I'm there going, oh, don't tell her. But yeah, it doesn't really bother me. So I put these little pins in here, which is kind of interesting. don't know if this is going to hold it in the display, perhaps. So we put in those 6 Technic pieces with a little button stub. And I think that's going to do that bag. We've got quite a few little spares there. Some nice little a compass and a time, or a dial, which is quite nice. So, oh, nearly lost one there. Right, bag 6. So I'm probably going to do maybe up to bag 7. I think we'll probably call it a day after that. Although I don't know. I'll wait and see. I don't know. Oh, there's not much in this bag. We've got some rigging. The old Titanic rigging. Oh, we've actually got a minifig here, which is quite interesting. We'll see who it is. Answers on the postcard. It's either going to be Hooper or Quint. So let's get this bag open. So we've got 2 little mini bags. Whoa, there's a lot of little parts in there. I've not seen the Jaws set on sale. It's probably one of those sets that doesn't seem to go on sale as much. Well, I've not seen it on sale. But it's a set that I really had my heart set on. Right, there we go. Right, so we're building up. So here's the legs, little denim jeans. I think this might be Hooper, which is Richard Dreyfuss. So little denim. Well, I thought let's just get him built up. Got the rigging there. So there's his. Oh, do you know who it is? It's Hooper. So I think we'll give him a kind of a bit of a face. So Hooper's got quite an interesting headpiece. He's got it's like a woolly hat. In fact, has he got glasses? Yeah, he has got glasses. Do you know what? It's funny to say he actually does look like Dreyfuss. So here we go. Here's this is Hooper. So Hooper's in the boat now. Do we put Hooper here? Let's put Hooper at the back because he gets his legs caught round that machine. Now let's set old Brody. So there's the two protagonists. We're missing Quint. Quint is probably going to be built with a shark because obviously if you watch the film, Quint got absolutely murdered by the shark. So there we go. Hooper is in the boat. Right, let's get this over. We've got some more rigging elements here. Right, what we got? We've got not a lot of parts in this one. So, right, what is that? There it is there. It's like a weird. I've never seen this part before. So it's almost like a little stub part with a little part. I've never seen this. Do you know what it is? Quite interesting. It's for Hooper. So getting back out the boat here. So this is in his hand. It's a little. It's like a little case. So there you go. He's got like a little. I don't know if it's a toolbox or. I'm trying to think what he had in the film. That's pretty cool. Maybe put him there. But his figure's really good. I know it's. I mean, they actually do look like the actual actors as well. Oh, he's got. That's right, because he had a camera. We've got There's a camera. So we've got a little camera bit here. So Hooper, I think he was a marine biologist, I believe. So he's got his little toolbox of stuff, and he's got his camera. It's pretty cool. So there we go. That's Hooper. Right, here we go. We have got little black parts are very. There it is. And we have got like some kind of. It's like a. How does. Now how does that part go? Oh, it's going right. It's going the other way. Sorry, I had it wrong. Round the wrong way. That's how that wouldn't fit in. So this is. Oh, what is this? This is like a weird. It's almost like a bazooka. Bazooka that Veruca. So we're building up this thing here. And then we've got this little angle piece here. Nope, it's not that piece, it's that piece. So Shengus. Hi 918 Spider. Take it you like Porsche. In fact, I just built the 911 Porsche Turbo, or Porsche Turbo. Keep on going, love your content. Oh, cheers. Thank you very much. I think, like, recently it's been quite a lot of Lego, which is not a bad thing, let's be honest. But I have done other stuff as well. I kind of do a bit of everything. You know, I do like, I play a lot of golf, I'm not going to lie. I do other games as well, like Gran Turismo, and, you know, try and mix it up a little bit, but I'm pretty much hooked on Gran Turismo. Oh, this is like an exhaust. That's actually pretty cool. But cheers for that 911 Spy. That's much appreciated. It's always nice to get a little bit of recognition. So that's going like that. So that's just sitting on the side there. It's almost like a little exhaust feature just here. We built this. Right, here we go. Silver. Nice silver parts. It's always nice when you see silver. Speaking of silver, there was a guy who was building. He's doing Star Wars, and he was building all the little like minifigs. And there was a. It was the Naboo ship, which is quite sleek. It's very like it's like chrome basically. Um, when you look at the whole Star Wars thing, it kind of doesn't really fit in because it's almost like it's too much chrome and it looks sleek and it's almost like a Blackbird, an SR-71. But he went to this guy, and I think it's is it Chrome Guy or I can't remember his name, and he chromed it and it looked absolutely amazing. But I think he chromes Lego bricks. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what they are? So these are air canisters for diving. That's what that is. They're Hooper's canisters. Pretty cool. Oh, we've got a big Technic brick going in here, so I need to move Hooper. You need to go here, buddy. There you go. Just go behind. In fact, if you go a wee bit of a jointy angle, there we go. So this is going right in here. So this is going to be the mast. Oh, we've got some. We've got the white part. We've got a black collar going on. There it is. There we go. So that's the base of the mast by the looks of it. So here we go. We've got some little parts going on here. That's going in there. So that is going like so. We've got this disc part going in. And then we've got that little part I had there. It's almost like a little, it's not a dumbbell, but it's got a little sort of, how can you put it? It's got a little sort of grab handle. Right, that's going in there, so that's going like so. Oh, there we go. Could be a searchlight or something. Ah, so that is going that way. So that's going on the bottom of the mast. Get that down. There we go. So, as you can see, they were building up this. I don't know if it's like a winch, perhaps. Right. So we've got some really nice little sort of parts going in here. So this is going down here. I don't think these face. There's sometimes a little part that you can kind of line up. Right, what have we got? Gold. And we've got this weird sort of this thing here, which I've never really seen before. It's like a almost like binoculars. That's going to spin, so that's quite good. It doesn't need to be fixed in a certain orientation. And then we've got white piece going on. And then we've got a Technic piece, so like the little red Technic pin. I think I've got a 918 Spider in Gran Turismo actually. Really expensive car. I mean, obviously it's a Porsche, but there we go. That is going in, so that can turn really. I don't know what way this is going to turn, but that goes in there. So that's like a little ratchety piece going in up here. Kind of really doesn't make sense. Or I see that they've turned it actually. So let's put it out at an angle. Right, we've got this little cone part. And then we've got a clip element, gold clip going on top. Oh, that's like a. Is that like a light or a bell? So we've got this little thing kind of happening. So that's complete. I'd imagine this is going to just, yep. So it's going in. I don't really think it matters because I think this all moves. But it's just going in there. That can really kind of move around. That's probably going to be like fixed in at some point. Right, here we go. So we're building up the upper mass. So there's a lot of different variations here. Right, we've got a little cap. Right, another little white piece with a little black study. Whoa. Study part going on here. And we've got a white part. And we've got another grey one going in there. And we've got another little cap going on. Whoa, easy, 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 easy. These things are flying off. Right, so that's going. We've got another one of these going the opposite direction. And then we've got a little black. Yep, that's that one. Just going in there. So we've got this kind of thing happening. Then we've got another white one on top. And another grey piece down the middle. And then we've got a black. This part here, this can, I think, spin. So it's not really fixed. So we can alter that if need be. Right, that, but they've got it going this way, so I'm going to put it that way. Right, we've got another one of these little outboarders going the other way with another black element in. There it is. Get that down. Imagine we're going to have another white bit. Yes. Well, that's better. And another grey piece going in. Then another cap. There we go. And again, we've got another one of these offshoots going the other way. I think this is like, is this? I think they could go up this, I believe. Actually, do you know what? I actually want to watch Jaws again. I'm actually going to go and see it at IMAX Theatre. It's getting released actually at the end of the month, I think 29th or something. Right, that's going to go with that. So there we go. We've got this part of the mast getting built up. So it's really starting to take shape. Jeez, man, I've got a little bit more to go here. Right, again, another grey piece going in here. We've got this cross member. Then we've got another one of these little collar white pieces. I've got a gold thing wanting to run away because it's a roll. A rollo. Yeah, that's going in there. Right, we've now got this. And then we've got pucks going that way. And then that's going the opposite way. It's going that way. So that's doing that. Oh, we've got some nice... this is the bit where they could go up, I think. And they went inside these rings. So you could stand in them, you went up them, and you could lean on it. I don't know why I had to do that, but... Right, that's going to go back, so it's going this way. So, I think it's a way where you could stand up, and I think in the film they were up there, I believe. Here we go, building up here. Right, we've now got this part, we've got Technic piece going through. Oh. Yeah. Alright, that's going to... Right, I thought that... I says, how's that going to go in there? But, right, so that's going like this. So it's going in that side. Then we've got these silver or grey parts going through. And we've got a gold cap. Quite an intricate build, but the way that it's staged, it's actually quite good. It's not really like overly complicated. Then we've got this pole going right down here. Goes that far. What is that a top hat? That's a... It's kind of weird. And that's going in that way. And then we've got this really bizarre, like, I've never... It's like a crank arm type of thing. And that's going right down in there. So it's kind of coming up and out. It's probably hard to see because it's black, but... And that is actually going to just in this front. Oh, sorry, I've got upside. That's just going in this front part. Do you know what? That's the bell. For whom the bell tolls. Ding, 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 ding. It's actually pretty cool. It's a good... it's a good little depiction of a bell. Right, so we've got this. This is like a flag. I mean, I don't know seafaring wise, you know, what that flag is, but it's on the flag there. And this part is complete, and I imagine that this is going to go on the boat. So this is going that way. Wow, that's quite a... It's quite... I mean, it's almost as long as the ship, this mast. pretty cool. Right, what we got now, this is, it's not getting in the way, but put it there. There we go. Right, we've got this part here, which is, yeah, it's going like that. Oh, it's going like this. Yeah, that's it. Then we've got a little part going in here. I need that to go. So I've got these ropes. You get the fact that that's not in the way, is it? Nah. So there's a little bit in it. Oh, that's just, I need it. So this is going in just here. So that is going in like so. And that is, I think that's going to be maybe a guy rope. Maybe that's going to go this way. I don't know. Right, we're building something on here. So we've got these parts. We've got 3 of these brown. I actually used these just in a recent build that I did off camera. Right, we've got a little black stud at the top. We've got a little nice little sort of chain part going on here. And then we've got a little gold stud in the top. So get that happening. And then we've got one of these gripper, holder, anchor type affairs going right in the Jodie Scheckter. Now, yeah, so that's going to be roughly in line with that, I would say. There we go. It's a good thing about this where you can turn it. It's so much of a benefit. There we go. Look at that part going on there. So I think this is going to be like a winch. Ah, interesting. So that. Oh, so that's going to get in there. So this part that swings round, and then that is going to go up and hook in here. So it's almost like a. Do you know what it is? It's like a winch. So it's actually pretty cool. So you winches and it would take something off the deck and put it down, and it turns round. So it can swing round. Pretty cool. And I think that's like a light at the bottom. Right, I'm going to put this here because I think we're going to be probably. It's actually getting in the way of my screen. Right, here we go. We've got the old. Get these ropes coming out now. So let's get the ropes opened. There we go. So get them out. Oh, these are actually one way. So these are not. Like the Titanic had 2 pegs in each. Well, that's a ball joint. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if Anya's still watching. I hope to God she did put it in the big screen at her son's house. Right, these. Right, so these are going in here. So basically, the ball joints are going in here. So there's these 2 little grey parts, and you can see that part there and here. So these ropes are going in the ball joint. So they're going straight in. Oh, this could be. Right, that's it in. Right, that one's in. Let's get it up there. Let's turn this round. I don't know. I haven't really. Better be careful with this because it's kind of. Yeah, it'll be fine. I maybe want to support this one a little bit more. Right, that's it in. Get it straight up. Now, so there's a little bell. So these little bell things. It's hard to see it actually. Yeah. So they're just sitting on like this. So they're going there. And then the other one is going the other side. That's going this side. So basically, we have got these are going up and over this. It's almost like a pulley system. And then they're we're gonna have to tie that off in a knot. That's cheeky. So how are we gonna? Oh, they're getting right. So it's actually going through this. Okay, I gotcha. Right, so that's going through there, and then that's actually going to get tied off in here. Who's good at knots? I wonder if there's a way I could do that without tying a knot as such. Because you don't want it too tight. It's going to be there basically. So I could take this off, hold that, and then just put a little knot in it. Oh my goodness, this. It's not tricky, honestly. I don't, in fact, is my pointer. Is this pointer going to really come in handy here? Just to get it through. Eh. Eh. Oh. When I should do this at a later date. Not just because I want to get it really just nice, but I don't want to be. It's kind of tricky because I've been holding this part at my hand because this is the right length. But I'm trying to get this through, and it's tricky. It's doable though. I just don't want to really lose the tension that I've got set down here. So I'm trying to kind of hold that. Right, that's in. And if I tug that down, okay, that I may have to. It's kind of on, but it's not. I may have to. I may look into that. I mean, that's on. It's not bad. I think it's going to come loose actually. So I may have to. I may have to do that one. Oh, are you away, Roman Lego? I shall head out to grab dinner. Right, cool, buddy. Enjoy your dinner. You've maybe already left, but I apologise for not seeing it. This was a very technical part of the build here. So, yeah, I may look at ways that I can have that, like, fixed in this. I don't know why they didn't put a puck. Maybe they couldn't work out how long it would need to be. And they've just got a little knot in it. So I may look at ways that I can maybe get this a little bit better, but that's something that I can look at. So there we go. That's that one in. Yeah, it's not. This needs to be a little bit tighter. I don't think you could go like absolutely like extreme tight because it would bend this. That's it roughly on. It's not ideal. I'm gonna look at that again. Wow, there's a lot of spare parts in that bag. Right, so that's that bag done and dusted. So I'm going to do bag 7 and then I might just end the stream. Because that gives us 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've maybe got a couple. In fact, I'm trying to think what bag this is finished at. So I'm just going to grab the manual. Because I just really want to see when the ship's finished. So let's see. really show you. Right, there's a bar. Oh no, that's more barrels. So that's going to be, this is what, yeah, this is the part we've just done. Yeah, so bag 7. I think bag 7's the boat built up, and then but 8 is going to, bag 8's the shark. So that's quite a good place to finish actually. Yeah, let's just, I just want to see, I'm kind of, right, that's, wait till we see, there's bag 8 here. Right, there's bag 8. Yep, so this bag's going to finish off the boat, which is quite good. It means that the boat's done. And then we're on to the shark. And then I'll end the stream there and I'll go and get some dinner. Don't know what I'm going to have. And you'll probably shout at me for... I don't know, I might go to the shop actually. Oh, there's quite a lot in this. Got some bags within bags. Let's get that opened. Nope, sugar. That didn't work. Oh, little clear part just casually just sticking to the side there. Oh. Right, that's empty. Yeah, I'm definitely get that rigging sorted. Because I think we can actually get the angle. Because you can get it kind of weeding a little bit better. Right, anyway, let's crack on. So, quite a few bits here. Right. Easy enough start here. Do 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 do. Right, that's it done. Now where's this going? Ah. Interesting part here. We've actually got a part going on really the bottom of the ship. On here. So this must be like it must raise the boat up a little bit. So perhaps this is actually going to give us a bit of an angle on the kind of diorama side of it. Diorama. Woo! There we go. Well, can't find. It's funny how sometimes bits just. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. I think there's 2 sides to this. There we go. It's that side. And that's going that side. So it's a little. So this is going again. It's on here. So just making sure everything's down. I'm not getting any bits sticking off. So this little part goes on the front of the boat. Whoa. It's actually very difficult to see. I can't. It's like the definition is difficult. That's it. Okay, so we get that little part happening. which is kind of interesting. I don't know if we got another part under this boat. Oh, well, that's come off that. So that's come off the rigging there. Eh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get them sorted. I'll get that done because you could really faff about with that quite a lot and not really get anywhere, but you would spend most of the stream kind of faffing, as they say. How did that bit go? That's the other way. Must be this way. It's going like that, is it? Yeah, that's got to be it. Yeah, that's it. So we're putting that bit down, which is weird when you build a part and then you put it down. It's like, why? Oh, that's not. That's going like that. There we go. And then that's going on here. So this is like the bottom of the hull, which is quite interesting because I didn't think we're kind of building up this part of it. So that is going to go this side. So I think that's going like so. I'm not going to lie, this is kind of awkward. That's going up there like that. It's just a wee side piece. It's strange. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take off Brody and Hooper because they're just going to maybe fly off. Right, there we go. Then we're doing the other side. Let's go like that. Then we've got this part. We've got these parts. Because I think when the shark attacks the boat, it kind of puts it up at an angle. Because obviously you get this massive shark just like belly flopping onto the boat. And then that's going on there. And then this is going to go the other side. So it's going on this side here. It's kind of weird how this goes on. There we go, that's it. Got it. Right, make sure that's in. Yeah, it's kind of putting the boat up a little bit, I think. Right, building up some more barrels. I think it's going to be the same. It's actually not. It's different from the first ones we built. These are just ×4. Then we get these parts. Then we get these. I wonder if you could ever get bored of doing Lego. You know, I know a lot of like model builders that do hobby kits, like plastic, get kind of burnout or they get like their mojo goes. So there we go, there's the barrels done. So these are getting located. So one's going on here. And this one is going. Where's this one going? It's going up here, isn't it? It's going there. There we go. So putting the extra barrels on. Right, we're now building quite the iconic part of the boat now, because we're building the upper part, which is the part that's got the shark teeth, which is quite an iconic part of the boat. There we go. So we're just building up this part. Just checking the chat. I've not missed anything. I'm kind of guilty sometimes of missing chat, but it's not easy when you're building, especially when you get something that's quite kind of fairly technical to a certain extent. So two of the normal bricks, which is these ones, they're going up there. I'm actually getting really quite hungry. So we're building up the almost like this top part here, which will probably open up so that you can see the bottom part. Excuse me. Right, we have got a little handle. There it is. A little parking in here. Oh, I wouldn't say my back's getting sore, but I'm kind of hunched. I'm kind of hunched over a little bit, which is not ideal. Right, there we go. So we get red there. Is that starboard and port and starboard? I don't know what's what. Oh, toying, toying. Get it down there. There we go. Get it in. Get it in. Get it up. Get it in. Shovel it in. Go. Now we've got this box that side, and then we've got, is that just a, yeah, it's just a normal. There's a normal. Normal's at the back. The quick ones at the side. Yeah. Right, got these little grill systems. Right, they're going on the top. There we go. So, building this up. It's interesting. No, that's upside down. Right, these. Oh, there it is. It's this part. There we go. Get him. We got him. Right. Oh, we've actually got one that's got the old phone. The old phone doodads. With a lot of these on the Titanic, the white ones, the old phone pieces. Classic Lego piece. Iconic. So we get these little things going on here. Oh. Right, so. Oh, I see where it's going. It's going this way. Right, okay. There we go. There we go, that's nice. Nice. Right. Got a little clip. Tell you what, I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. We've actually done quite a lot. We built that little battle pack that we got. Oh, we sticker. So the last, I think this is the final sticker part that we've got. So it's going that way. I'm trying to think if, yeah, we did have this down the bottom part. Perfect. Nah, it's not too bad. It's doable. And then what is that? Is that just a little flat panel? And I think it's going facing that way. Okay. And that is sitting in just there. So that's the little console. So the steering wheel's going right in there. So that wasn't a gear weaver. So there we go. There's the steering wheel, which I thought was a gear weaver. Not a gear, but like a throttle quadrant type affair. Right, here we go. This is the iconic shark teeth that's on the front of the boat. Or shark jaws. Jazz. There we go. Another little clip part there. Right. So this is a bit with the shark teeth, and it's basically, these were on the Titanic. They're just little clip parts, and it's quite good. You put them like this. I think we go top bottom. So it's just creating a little the little shark jaws. It's actually well done. And this is clipping in. So that's going like that. So that's going to create like some kind of form of an angle. There we go. So there we go. There's a little front piece. There's a little shark teeth. Again, we've got another phone here. Now that ticket is going on. It should be going on like this. Ah. I think that's going in like there. It's going in the bottom one. Like that, I believe. Oh, take the old back. Ah, yeah, I see what it's doing. So it's linking that part there. This here. It's going to be the same on the other side, which makes total sense. Because sometimes these little parts, they can be kind of tricky to get in. So there we go. That's creating a little part there. Obviously they need to be lined up. They're going to fit in somewhere. Oh, press that button, it didn't go. Come on, go to the next page. So they're in. Ooh, little parts going up here. So This is maybe going to tie this in a little bit. So parts up the side, I've got here, it's definitely not mine, it's too long. So get these little corner pieces going round and sort of basically tying in that whole upper section. It's actually really quite nice. It's you know, it's good with the shark teeth or the shark jaw. Right, we're facing this part up, so we've got a little stub part here. And then we get that little middle part. And then another little stub part there. There we go. Nice. Right, a little silver part and a little puck. Not a puck. Ah, no, that's going with that, sorry. So that's going in with that. Now that, is that a clear part? I think it's clear. Yeah, it is clear. Is this like a little spotlight? Get that lined up. It says. Oh, I know where that's going. That's going right in the front. Yep, that's a little spotlight. Little mic part, get into the cone. Don't know what that really is. That coming out a little bit, maybe. It's clipping in the side here. I just absolutely. Oh, where did that go now? I see it. I see it. See it. I should have supported that. Oh, I've got cramp. Oh, cramp, 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 cramp. Oh, 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 that's nasty. So that's going like that. And then obviously, this is going in like so. There we go. So I think that's like a. It's like a horn. The old horn dog. The old, what's his name? Michael Horner, the old horn dog. And there's it's like a life reserver, or one of those. Yeah, it's a life. It's not a life reserver. It's like a life boy type thing. Bring. Same on the other side. There we go. So we're looking good. It's a very iconic part of the ship. And then this is sitting on top of the ship now. It's quite. It's not tricky. It's not tricky. It's not tricky. So obviously that's on those jumper plates. Right, I think that's in. Yeah. So there's little jumper plates here. I don't know why that's not. It's hard with these. I think this one's not in. I don't know why. I don't want to excessive force. I've done this before and I've ended up, you know, breaking it. Right, that one's in. This one is kind of not going in for some reason. Need a little bit of a. Is it in? Nah. I don't want to really. Trying to get this over. I don't know why this is. It's kind of in. It's in this side. I might try and get it in. It's difficult with this rigging, to be honest. It needs to go in. I'm going to try and put it this side first. I don't know why. What? Oh, do you know what it might be? Is it that? Okay. Oh, sugar. Sorry. Okay, this side's not really fitting as well, so I may have to just jig that out a wee smidge. Still isn't really getting in this side. I don't know why. Right, it's kinda in. It's come out. The rigging's came off. I think it's a little bit difficult with the rigging. The rigging's not perfect. I need to really do that off stream. It's not in this side yet, which I'm not really happy about. I may look into that. I don't know why. It's obviously a little bit of playing this. I may actually take that off. I may even take this brick. Oh, that's it in. That's it in. Right, so that's it in now. It's just so you can take that top part off and see inside the cabin. Right, so that's it. That's the top part. So again, it's really looking good. Right, what we got here? Fishing reels or fishing rods, by the looks of it. So these are going in here. So obviously they were fishing. They actually caught the shark and it took the boat and basically took it down. So these fishing reels are hooking in the back here. So there's a lot of little parts going in here. So this one's up the side. There's no way that's going in there, is it? Oh, gee whiz. It is going in there actually. There we go, that's it in. So we've got a fishing rod there. We've got a fishing rod here. So that is clipping in. So there we go, there's the fishing rods. 2 fishing rods in so far. Obviously the side here. Again, that rigging, I'll need to get that. But that's... So we've got another rod. So we've got a part going in the bottom. Do we have the seat? Yeah, because old Quint, he was in the seat and he strapped himself in because he started to get a little bit of it. You could hear it. Alright, so that's going in. That's going in the bottom here. It's clipping in this part. There we go. And that's kind of up like that. Cool. So we're building these. This is going to be, I believe this is going to be the cage or some kind of hook. So we get this. Wow, so we've got a lot of little parts going on here. We've got hook parts going on, so we've got part there, part just above here, part mid-go, another one up here. So again, get the same idea happening. I think this is going to clip on. Yep, it's clipping on here. Spacing could be wrong here, but I don't really think it. I think we just need to get it in and get it. Oh, there we go. Oh, do you know what? Is that going to be a ladder system? Going to just move these to a roughly equidistant form. Now that's that done. Yeah, so that's going. That's just see where it's clipping in. So there's a little leg. Oh no, this is getting really quite. Gotta be careful where you hold on to it. There we go. So that's a little lad as we put in these fishing rods and we're detailing up the boat now. So we've got this little part here. I think my leg's kind of semi not cramping up. So hopefully everything, yeah, we're still streaming. This is a little fishing box. So that's going just there. So a lot of little details in this now. We've got a bucket. Oh, this is this is actually quite a funny part because um, this is where Brody. So there's like a little bucket. That's his chum. That's the bit where he says, "Come down and chum some of this shit." And that's going right in that corner. That's quite funny. So that's the old chum scenario. So basically, it's the first time I think we really see the shark in its form, like the actual size of it. So Brody's down here chumming away, and when he turns around, it comes right out the water, and basically he just sees it, and then he stumbles back. So he's almost like, and he stumbles back into the cab, with his fag still, his cigarette hanging out, and he's like, and he says the famous lines, "We're going to need a bigger boat." Absolute classic. Oh, here's the seat. So we have actually got Quint's seat, which is really good, which is quite interesting. What is that? Is that these little hooks? Yeah, it's going that side. Well, this has been it feels as if I've been streaming for ages. What time are we at? Do you know what? I'm trying to think when. I think it was after 5 I started streaming. But it's funny when you see the film and you start doing all these little parts. It really does bring back a lot of memories of the film. So this is going to be Quint's seat. So obviously the shark took the bait and it took the ship as well. Oh, right, how's that part? Is that going? Let's go like that. Mm-mm. So all the little parts of the. So where's that going? That's going on the side. So this reel's going in here. So there we go. There's Quint's seat, and that goes right in the middle. Yeah, that's going right in there. So you can see it's getting really busy in the back of the boat here. So you see we've got this mast, this hoist. Here's Quint's seat. Still haven't got Quint. Quint's going to come out with the shark because that is what it is. And this is the cage that so there's a little bracket here. I don't know if you can actually see this. There's a little bracket in here. So that's what that little part is. That's where his cage system goes. And it really just sits in here. So that was Hooper's cage. And the side, I think that's that bagged in. So obviously we've got some spares here. We've got some good little spare parts going in. Do you know what I usually? Oh, drop one. I usually do it this side because I get my hand shape better. So a few spare parts there, which is always good. So anyway, folks, that's going to do it. That's everything in. So we've basically got we've got Officer Brody. He's actually here. In fact, you know what? I'd actually really put him here. So theoretically, he's chumming, and Hooper. Here's Hooper. Hooper's up here, so he's standing up at this part. So he's up this part of the boat. So that's the boat complete, I believe, in its entirety. Quite a lot of stuff going on actually. Do you know is that seat built right? I'm just wanna yeah it is. So there we go. We've got all the barrels. I think he's actually probably gonna be doing the barrels. That little bell at the top, you probably actually really can't even see it. It's kinda so yeah, I'm gonna tighten up these ropes here. I want to get them if I get them tight, I want to see how it yeah, it kinda holds that. Yeah. I might think of a way I can clip this without tying it because it's not really securing it as good. But I'm going to look at that. That's something I'm going to look into. Um, but that is the ship. That's actually looking really good. I actually need to get this ball joint turned so that it's facing up. There we go. And that's just going to tighten that. Oh, that's pretty good. But there we go. That's pretty decent. As I say, excuse these because these are not tight. I'm going to look at a way I can secure this a little bit better. I don't know whether you could actually put it under the brick and trap this inside this. I don't know. You maybe could do it that way, but yeah, that's all really looking good. As I say, the back of the boat's looking really good. You know, you've got you've got the seat, you've got the fishing chair, you've got the little life vest, you've got the cage, you've got the fishing rods up the side, you've got the crane, you've got quite a lot of detail on it. Um, you've got you've got Hooper's diving canisters there as well. You got a fishing reel here. You've got the harpoons up the side. Quite a lot of detail. So it's quite good. The actual app you can see here it actually gives you the option. You can either build the base or you can build the shark. So it's quite good. You don't really need to build the boat first. You could build the boat last. You could build this. You could do it any way you want. We'll probably end up building the shark and then build the base. Or did we build? I don't know. But anyway, folks, that is going to conclude this live stream. So they've actually got a hold on Starship Flight 10. Don't know why. Oh no, that's Vanden. Is that Vandenberg? No, it's not. Vandenberg is going to launch something. Starbase. It's got a hold. At the moment, don't know why. But anyway, folks, hopefully you enjoyed that. A little bit of an extended stream. We built the Death Trooper Star Wars Battle Pack at the beginning, and we got some. In fact, here's what we built here. We built this little bad boy here. So we built this. We got 2 Death Night Troopers and 2 Shadow Troopers in this little vehicle. Pretty cool little build. And we've also got the pucks or the little pieces up the top where you can actually shoot stuff, which is pretty cool. But that is a good little build. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed that. And we also got Superman as well, and we also got Mandalorian with the dark saber. Could put him in the boat. Mando's there with his knife, and then there's Superman could be like Mando's just looking out over the boat. Superman's at the back, just being Superman. So there's that's the extended version of the film. It's got Mando and Superman. But anyway, folks, I really enjoyed that. I think that's a great wee build so far. As I say, I'm going to fart about with this rigging. Not really fart on it, but I'm going to fart about. So let's get this camera, in fact, let's get it maybe turned around. Let's get my hand over here. Get this here so you can see me. So there we go, folks. That's going to do it for me. So thanks to the people that came in. I think we had Anya was in, Jones117 was in, Marley was there, Roman Lego was in from pretty much quite early on. And we had 918 Spider. I've heard that name before. So what I need to do, I need to look at these people and maybe subscribe and stuff, and just keep up to tabs with them. Again, the only sticker detail we had was this little part here, both sides, and it's just the number of the boat, or the what is it? Would be the vessel number or something. But yeah, that's the Orca in its entirety. A nice little build actually. Um, Again, I'm going to just obviously that's round backwards because I'm on the front camera. And yeah, we have got Superman and Mando in the boat, but that's just optional extras. But folks, that is going to do it for me. So again, it's been great having people in. I'm always appreciate people coming into the stream. I think yesterday I ran out of power. I was faffing about it anyway, so it wasn't as if you really lost anything. So I've got all my wee extra parts. I mean that's from the Milky Way. Look, from the Milky Way build, and just recently, it's a lot of spare parts. Um, but yeah, oh, and that's my spoon for taking parts out of my box, so I can maybe just get. It's just a wooden spoon from a yogurt pot, so that's quite good. And I'm going to look at this sausage. I might try and see if I can get them a little bit better. Oh, sorry. I just whacked it against my iPad. That's better. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. So, once again, when Anya comes back, we may start the Milky Way again. But I've got the shark to build, so it could be quite a good build just to build it with Anya Bananya when she comes back down. So, hopefully, Anya's enjoying her meal. And she's up there with her son. I'm trying to see if this. It's not bad. I'm always looking, but I need to get this rope sorted. I'm maybe gonna get away where I'm gonna try and maybe get it under the brick. That's something I may try and engineer because I can get it really nice, like a decent amount of tension. Right, folks. As I say, I'm gonna head. I'm gonna try and get some tea. I don't know when this starship's gonna launch, um, but so once again, there's the Orca there. You can actually see it's quite a detailed build, even on the back of the manual. You see all the parts. Um, yeah, they've got Hooper up in the top, and then there we go. We've got the classic shark. That's almost very similar to the poster for the film, which is pretty cool. But that's going to do it for me. Sugar. I've just whacked the fishing rod. I'm actually going to put Hooper up here. I'm going to make him looking down. Oh, sugar. Oh, he's drunk. There you go. Put Hooper up in the top. There he is. Old beanie hat boy. Right, folks, I will catch yous later. Don't know, probably one tomorrow at some point. I may have my AliExpress. Basically, AliExpress. Yeah, my AliExpress, but Every's delivering it, and Every are just a bunch of absolute muppets. I hate Every, but Every. They used to be called Hermes or Hermes, if you want to. But they're just terrible. Such a bad company for delivery. So bad. Cleared customs on Friday. They picked it up Saturday. In fact, I was going to say what time it was. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's now the end of Tuesday, and it's been delayed. The usual. Oh, it's been delayed. So it might come tomorrow. Might not even come tomorrow. Who knows? But anyway, that's that. Rant over for every bit. The old finger of death. So once again, folks, thanks for all coming in. It's absolutely so much appreciated. It's I can't really. It's it's just good with people coming in regular and you get to know people. Um, yeah, it's always a bonus, and it's again from the heart. It means a lot. But anyway, folks, take care, and I'll catch you next time. To the lips. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye.